What is up, you guys? Wonder Bro here. I've got paint all over me. I've been remodeling. Ignore that. Anyway, I know we just did a video yesterday, but I wanted to do another one today. I was reading the comments on that video, and I don't know, it just gave me an idea. So we're here today to talk about no rituals, no compulsions. If you've been here for a while, you know my two main keys to healing from anxiety disorder is to live your life as if you're already healed and no longer mentally fighting with your thoughts and feelings, aka cutting the worry, just allowing those thoughts and feelings to be. But I want to simplify this even a step further. That's what I've tried to do for the years that I've been here on YouTube, is just take things and simplify things, because I know what it feels like to be in that state, right? You can easily overthink. Right? Who would have thought people with anxiety could easily overthink this stuff? So I just want to simplify it again today. No rituals, no compulsions. Think about what my two main keys are for a second, right? No longer mentally fighting with your thoughts and feelings and living as if you're already healed. What does that boil down to? It really boils down to no rituals, no compulsions. So why is this crucial? Why does my two main keys come down to no rituals, no compulsions? It's crucial because your brain sees this. Your brain, when it gives you these false alarms of anxiety, it watches and it sees you fighting with your thoughts and feelings and then interprets that as, oh, I'm right. Keep giving them a false alarm. It must be a real danger or they wouldn't be fighting with it. It sees you escaping situations. It sees you using physical compulsions, like constantly reading anxiety information when you feel afraid, not doing this thing, not doing that thing, or behaving in such a way that you're only behaving in because of anxiety. So to make it even more simple for you guys, I said simple, not easy, right? To make it even more simple for you guys, do nothing that anxiety wants you to do. Do the opposite of what anxiety wants you to do, mentally and physically, right? No compulsions, no rituals, no coping methods. Of course, those vary. I'm going to switch arms here. It's getting tired. Of course, those vary from person to person. Everybody's got their own rituals, compulsions, coping methods. It's all, those words all mean the same thing. Something that a person does to try to manipulate or fight or escape from their anxiety, right? So if you're only doing something to comfort your anxiety, it's a compulsion. If you're only doing something to get away from anxiety, it's compulsion. If you're only doing something because you want to, again, comfort your anxiety, it's a compulsion. So if anxiety wants you to research that thing for the 1,000th time, don't do it. If anxiety wants you to escape the situation, don't do it. If you've got more, if you're really sensitized and you've got more of just an overall level of anxiety that's there all the time, look at your life, see how it's changed, see how your behaviors have changed. What things did you stop doing that you should probably start doing again, that you enjoy, right? What things did you start doing to try to comfort anxiety or to fight anxiety? You should probably stop doing those things. So it really is going to come down to you looking at your daily life and being honest with yourself, looking at your behaviors, looking how your life has changed because of anxiety, and then reversing it. Right? I'm going to stop doing these things because I'm only doing them to fight with my anxiety, and I'm going to start doing these things because that's what the real me would do. So my two main keys: stop mentally fighting with your thoughts and feelings, live as if you're already healed. They really come down to stop doing compulsions, stop doing rituals. And again, that's so important because your brain sees that. Your brain is not foolish. It's foolish in a lot of ways, but it's not foolish in the way that it sees that you're only doing something mentally or physically because of anxiety. And it takes that as proof that it needs to continue to keep your anxiety levels high. We know it doesn't need to do that. We know that you're not in any real danger, but you need to prove that by cutting out compulsions, rituals, and coping methods, all right? So again, it's so important because your brain knows that you're doing these compulsions because you think there's a threat. It doesn't know that you're just afraid of the anxiety and you're doing these things because of the anxiety. It thinks you're doing these things because there's a threat, right? And that's why your anxiety continues to stay high. That's why your brain's not learning. Now, this isn't a fun process. You're not going to have a good time cutting out your compulsions and rituals, but in time, your brain will see, hey, they're not living like there's a tiger, so there must not be a tiger. So you need to sit down, Go over your compulsions with yourself and start working on them. Live as if you're already healed, which again is not going to be a fun process because that means you're getting rid of a lot of compulsions. But this is how you teach the brain. You can't just tell the brain, hey, there's no danger, stop giving me anxiety. If that worked, everybody would already be healed. There would be no such thing as anxiety disorder. The brain learns by watching your behaviors. So you don't want to get up there and fight with the anxiety mentally and worry about it, because that will stress you out. But you do want to speak the brain's language of no more compulsions, no more rituals, just ride those storms out. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you've been. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, reach out to me on any of the Vacate Fear social media, Instagram, Facebook, even the Discord. Get you on the phone. We'll see what we can work out. Right? I love you guys. Thank you once more. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.